On behalf of my family from around the region, I'd say Yama Day Gomeroi, Wallabarganiani, Winugalawa, Lambo Mari, Maru, Nale Dow, Dilia Yanbali, Garian Maru Zango, Gomeroi Namlanginda, with Nalanginda, Winangalawa.
The city of Tamworth has long been known as the country music capital of Australia, and now, thanks to the efforts of the dedicated team of experts, you're well on the way to also being known as the City of Trees. We've awarded Nathan his Student of the Year, which is so important. But we've also awarded the Tamworth Urban Advisory Group. You know, they've put together a list of plants that are climatically suited to Tamworth over the coming years to grow into kind of shade trees for, urban planting. And it's, as we've said before, it's about getting the right tree in the right spots.
Welcome to Tamworth Mountain Bike Park. I believe this is a very good example of how Tamworth Regional Council, with the regreening of our parks and being Crown lands, where they've actually supported our committee with the revegetating of this park. We've used different varieties of plants. The council has given us great advice in regards to it. What we have done is actually dovetail in with the council street planting of eucalypts, and we think that in 10 years' time it'll be an absolute feature.
This planting was done with a community group and their kids and families, and it was a bit of a project just to see what we could do, and it was a bit of an experiment to see how spotted gums could be planted in a tough environment and whether tube stock is a viable option in Tamworth. And these were planted in September 2019. They've gone much better than we thought. It was at the end of the drought. We had to introduce a lot of water initially before we planted, but they've been really successful, and it's probably been the impetus for the planting that have continued on through the city.
I coordinate a group of volunteers that look after this piece of public land. It's just over 2 years ago that I approached Tamworth Regional Council to plant trees on this site. At 1 month after that conversation, we had a site meeting. Another month after that, we had 26 residents from this immediate area to come and plant trees. Our objectives have been twofold. Number one, it's giving us as residents an opportunity to come together and do something fun on the weekends. Number two, we're beautifying our neighbourhood, but also we have an objective to create public spaces which support biodiversity, and I think we're going well towards that objective.
This project came about where we're looking to do something to celebrate 100 years of Rotary in Australia. There's a few different ideas that were put to the board. Originally we were looking at 100 trees for 100 years of Rotary, but we've decided to ramp that up to 1,000 trees for 100 years of Rotary. Once we'd identified the locations, Council put a tree planting plan together for us, and then we looked at community groups to assist Rotary and do the planting.
Congratulations, Australian Institute of Horticulture Student of the Year. Thank you.
I'm passionate about sport, being outside and immersing myself in nature and in the environment, and horticulture ticked the boxes. So 4 years later and I'm working here and I'm over the moon to receive this award. It's a real honour, so thank you.